What's up, my fellow fitness freaks, and welcome to this nice workout today. It's a little bit different than the stuff we usually do. Today we're going to be doing some pole conditioning. So this is a workout that anyone can do, even if you're not like doing pole dance or something. It's still going to be very helpful, right? So what we're doing today is we're going to do some exercises to strengthen our grip, the abs, the arms, the legs a little bit. And yeah, you can do it with your home pole, you can do it out with a pole that you find somewhere. And yeah, even if you're a beginner, you can try some stuff. But always listen to your heart. No, I'm saying always listen to your body. If there's things that you don't feel safe with, don't do them. Stick with the basic exercises, and then bit by bit, you're gonna get stronger and more confident to do more difficult ones. Because in pole, some things are technically not that hard, but if you don't have the grip strength and not the confidence in your grip, then you might hurt yourself. So be careful. But anyway, they're not gonna be very, very difficult exercises here. So you can probably do most of them. And yeah, it's just a great way to train when you don't want to do choreography, when you don't want to do something super artistic. So let's get started. We're circling our wrist, right? A quick warm up. We don't need a super long warm up because the exercises can also be seen as a warm up for pole, right? You can do them before you pole dance. And let's circle the other way. So yeah, but yeah, let's warm up the wrists a little bit. Open and close those hands. Let's go. Dip, dip, dip. And then circle the shoulders, circle, right? Or yeah, rotate. And the other way. Rotate, rotate. Looking from one side to the other. Bup, bup, bup. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And ears to shoulders, not shoulders to ears. Shake it out, and let's get started with a pole, right? So the first exercise is going to be an exercise where you tuck your knees, and it's a grip that's important for doing inverts as well. So you grab with your inner, when you're next to the pole, like with your inner arm, you grab that pole at shoulder height or something like that. The other hand goes on top. So what you could like grab it like just like that, but it's easier if you actually grab it and kind of like grab it with your armpit as well, right? So this is going to be easier. You're going to have more grip. And another important thing, you might want to have a towel nearby, right? A towel in case that you're getting too sweaty, so you can dry the pole, right? And yourself, or maybe magnesium. So now that you have this grip, right? Shoulder, hand close to the shoulder, armpit grip, other hand like that, right? Right, and then you want to do knee tucks, just 5 times, up and down, completely up and down. So you just go 1, down, 2, down, 3, 4, 5. And some of you might struggle here already with the grip, which is totally normal if you haven't ever done that, right? So yeah, don't worry. Maybe use some magnesium if your pole is very slippy. And yeah, let's do the other side, right? We do have 2 sides in pole, mostly. Well, for all exercises actually, right? And for these basic things, you always want to train both sides equally. So armpit and grip with the other arm. And then we do 5 tucks up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Good job. So if this was hard, you want to do that again. If this was doable, you're going to try to do a few without putting your feet down on the floor. I'm going to use some magnesium here to not completely like slide down, because this is the sweaty season and I don't want to sweat. I mean, I do want to sweat, but I don't want to slide down. I think I need a hairband. My hair is just like, it's so sweaty. It's so hot. I'm going to open the window. And yeah, for this, you would have to climb a little bit, or you could just like grab higher up and kind of like pull yourself up. So if the other exercise was super hard for you, stick with the other one. But if you can, try to do 3 up here. So we are here in that position, right? Hanging, and then we do 1, 2, 3. Let's do 5, 4, 5. Down, right? Easy as that. And when you jump up, you might not have your armpit in you. You might be just holding it like that, which is totally fine as well, right? If you're more advanced, you can do the exercises like that. But if you're a beginner, it's always better to have that extra grip here, like in between your torso and your arm, right? So now let's do the other side. Up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whee! Oh, I'm getting sweaty. Ba, ba, da, ba. So now we've done that, we advance. If you felt like this was all totally doable for you, you're going to do the next step. If you feel like this was very hard already, you might want to stick with some easier stuff. Let me quickly get my hair up here. Don't have a hairband right now, just have this hair clip, but that has to do. So the next thing I want to do is inverts. So if you felt like these tucks were super hard, you're just going to stick with the tucks because the tucks are the way to learn the invert. If you feel like the tucks are easy and you've done pole inverts already, you can do the inverts. So the start position is the same, right? You're like this, or like with your armpit in here, or if you're more advanced, it's okay not to like be totally in here, depending on your strength. If you've never done these, be very careful. Better have someone next to you who can support you, or put a mattress or something, a crash mat underneath the pole, or do it like very controlled, right? So what we do in an invert, we're going to be doing 3 inverts on each side. So you're here in that position. You can like come in front of the pole here. Have you tuck the pole in between your arm and the torso. You grab here, just like we did for the tucks. You grab here, and then I don't want you to jump up, right? I want you to do it by strength, because if you jump up, you might hurt yourself. It's the first time that you do this. So you go up, 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 and torso down, and you can extend those legs in and down again. And we're gonna be doing the other side, right? So I'm showing you from the side again, so you can see you have those arms bend here, right? You have those arms bend in front here, and as you go up, as you lift your belly and your pelvis and everything towards the pole, your torso goes down, right? You're looking down. Don't look up. Look down. That's gonna make it easier. But be careful. And then you wanna get up. And then if you can extend those legs. You don't have to. And down, right? So this is like an easy basic invert. Be careful. Like I said, if you've never done these, or if you felt like those tucks were really hard, you should do those tucks. You should keep doing those tucks until you feel super safe with your grip, because you need a strong grip for the invert, and then you can advance to the inverts. For everyone who feels like, yeah, I can do those inverts, we're gonna be doing 2 more on each side. So I'm gonna show you from both sides. So now from the front, dip, and down. Gonna turn around for the other side. So, up, and down, and once more. But yeah, take your time, take breaks, clean the pole if you're sweaty, right? You don't want to just like slide down. And if you feel like after one invert or something, you think, no, it's too much, it's enough. It's okay. It's a start, right? Don't pressure yourself. So again, up, down. And usually one side will be easier than the other. This is perfectly normal, but we still have to train both sides because we want to be equally strong on both sides. We're never gonna be equally strong. There's always gonna be one side that's stronger than the other, but that's okay. We still gotta try to fight that. So, now, next. The next thing is good for people who want to start climbing. We're not gonna climb today, right? But we're gonna learn the grip a little bit. So you're standing here in front of the pole. You have one arm up here, and you want to be like kind of able to like hang, and you do a true grip, right? You can see this is a true grip. We have a twisted grip, we have a cup grip, we have a true grip. The thumb on the other side of those fingers, right? Thumb is up there, and you hold like that. And you want to slightly be able to hang here. The other arm here, right? Same grip, and then you want to kind of put your forearm, like hook it in. Well, hook it in is maybe the wrong word, but you want to like, want it to, your hand is like more or less on one side, and then you press that forearm against the pole here, right? So you don't slide through to that side. You're not completely on that side. You kind of try to make a lot of contact here with the pole and that arm, right? And when you do that, right, you're hanging here, you make that contact here. You have to find that point where you're hanging from the upper arm, you're pulling, you're hanging, and here you push a little bit, right? And then you can boop, go up. Other side. Boop. And if you don't get those feet that high, that doesn't matter. Maybe you're lacking ab strength or leg flexibility. The important thing here is to be able to have that arm positioning, right? Show you from this side. So you could like also have your legs just like this, right? You don't have to lift it up. And here from them, just showing you the same time. So, but right? Make sure to always clean your pole in between rounds, right? Because mine is getting, I can see that it's getting sweaty. Get some sweat drops, so some humidity on it. And yeah, we're gonna be doing 2 more on each side of those. So arm up, kind of hanging, other arm here, palanca, we say palanca in Spanish, right? So you're not pushing here, you're not going here, you like try to make like the most contact that you can with your arm here. Maybe I'm gonna make a video just about that grip one day. And then boop, and down. And the other side, boop, down. Again, boop, down. Last one, boop, and down. So, whew, feeling warmed up already? I definitely do. So, I have another nice exercise for you, right? It's for the legs, to train for the cupid, which is a position when you're on the pole. And I'm very sweaty now to do that, but I'm going to try to show you the position, the final one. Like it's kind of like that, right? You're like that on the pole. I'm very sweaty now though. And yeah, we can train that without getting up, because a lot of people, they fail like with the foot and everything. So what we do here, we bring our foot, one of the feet, very close to the pole. We hold on to the pole, and then we hook one leg onto the pole, like a little bit higher than hip or on the same height than hip. And if you feel safe, you can let go out slightly to the side. If you're very scared here, you could grab that foot and go out to the side holding the foot, because what you want to do here to be in a good position is you want to push your hip forward. You don't want to sit back, then you won't have any strength. You want to push the hip forward, close that leg, right? So either grab the foot or don't. Be careful. And you can also just keep holding on to the pole. You don't have to let go of the pole at all if you're not ready yet. So let's do the other side. So foot close to the pole, leg, and then you can go down and up, or just hold it, or grab the foot, right? Really up to you. But the pole is so wet These times are dangerous times for pole dancing, I tell you. But well, doesn't matter. So, now let's go back to the first side, and to either just hold it, or if you do with me, you go up and down with your torso for three times to train the obliques a bit as well, right? And the stability here. So on the pole, and then you go 1 and 2, 3, and we do the other side. Make sure to have a good grip, and then you go 1 and 2, 3, and up. Whew. And we are almost at the end, right? Technically we are, but we are going to use the pole to stretch a little bit now. So put that arm here, right? Put that arm here like that, and then you turn away from the pole. This is kind of like the wall stretch that we sometimes do on stream. Great for the shoulder. Straighten. And then you can go the other way, stretch the other way. Other shoulder. And straighten. And the other way. Whew. Oh, that feels so good. Hands to the pole. And let the bum go back there. Try to not round your back, try to arch your back slightly. Change which hand is on top here. Now you could bring one foot to the pole like that and stretch. It's kind of hard for me here with the stage because my ground is limited here, my floor, whatever. Other side. And that was it. I hope you did like it. Something different, something to get used to the pole, or just to warm up for the pole, or to train on days that you don't want to do dancing. So thank you so much for working out with me today. Have a great one, and